Sequence a start event action numbers which have a particular order and which to like a particular result. For example, the action sequence are the best part of the film. Concerto, a piece of music for one or more solo instruments playing with an orchestra. For example, Harry Stotti's Live Jackson Guitar Concerto. Recite, to happen before something or come before something, somebody in order. For example, the fireworks preceded by the loud explosion. Lecture, to give a talk or a series of talks to a group of people on a subject, especially as a way of teaching in a university or college. For example, I don't need a lecture on how to use my computer. Lobby, a large area inside the entrance of the public building where people can meet and wait. For example, I'll meet you in the entrance lobby. Refreshment, drink or a small amount or smaller soft food that are provided or sold to people in the public place or public event. For example, I was in need some liquid refreshment. Pass, an official document or ticket that show you have the right to enter or leave a place, to travel on a bus or a train. For example, we pass it through the gate, then to count your behind. Escort, one, a person or a group of people on vehicle that travel with somebody or something in order to protect or guard them. For example, the guards escort them to waiting a helicopter. To a person, especially a man, who takes somebody to a particular social event. For example, army escorted Lisa to Lisa on the door of the house. A company, to travel or go somewhere with somebody. For example, Gary accompanied Jenny on the travel to Korea. Collaboration, willingness to be helpful or to do as you are asked. For example, your full cooperation is requested. Purchased, something that you have bought. For example, you can purchase a fast food. Check out, a place where you pay the things that you are buying in a supermarket. For example, the park time checkout assistant like picking the staff restaurant. Receipt: a piece of paper that shows the goods or service have been paid for. For example, can you give me a receipt? Return: the action of giving, putting, or sending something back. For example, my friend decided to return home. Renowned: famous and respected. For example, Kang Daniel is renowned for a good dancer in the Korean. Finance: to provide money to a project. For example, the mayor to accuse of pranking campaign finance laws. Turn out, the number of the people who attend to a particular event. For example, we had a much better turnout for the company picnic this year than last. Parade: the public celebrations of a special day or event, usually with the paint in the street and decorative vehicles. For example, he was not even among the long parade of speakers on last day. Mayor: the head of the government of the town or the city, elected by the public. For example, she has been mayor 3 times. Barbecue: 1. A metal frame for cooking the food on our an open fire outdoor. For example, I'll get some turkeys and ribs for the barbecue. 2. An outdoor meal or party when the food is cooked in this way. For example, I have a barbecue with my friend. Firework: a small device containing powder that's spun or explode and produce bright, colored light and loud noise. Used especially at celebration. For example, the fireworks are product within the room. Session: a period of time that is spent doing particular activity. For example, every training sessions start with a series of exercise. At the first, if you doing something at the first, you become involved too quickly without having time to think about it carefully. For example, first he flung the man head first into the snow. Tour: travel around a place. For example, he would kidnap the tour guide in Da Nang last summer. Luxury: a thing that's a expensive or enjoyable, but it's not essential. For example, she stayed in the five-star luxury hotel. Recipe: a set-step instruction that show you how to cook something and the ingredient you need for it. For example, I'm not a great cook, but I can follow the recipe pretty well. Example: to fit together all separate parts are something. For example, a piece of furniture. My example: she had to assemble a collection of her furniture. Measure: to find a size quality of something to standard unit. For example, the tree in the backyard measure 30 feet in height. Ingredient: one of the things from which something is made, especially one of the fruit used together that are used together to make a particular dish. For example, the first is home cooked using fresh ingredients. Pig: to cook food in an oven extra fast or liquid. For example, I'm baking some potato. Taste: the sense that you have that allows you to recognize different food and drink when you put them in your mouth. For example, I don't really like the taste of meat anymore. Hang up: to finish telephone conversation. For example, don't hang up on me. Speech: a formal talk that's a person to give an audience. For example, a major speaker in relations with China.